You're looking for a way to talk to your kids about drugs. There's an event tomorrow that you'll want to hear about. The Ottawa County Health Department and Pathways Michigan are hosting a presentation on emerging drug trends. And you can learn about drugs that are gaining popularity with young people, how to talk to your kids about drugs, and treatment options. The presentation is tomorrow from 6:30 to 8 at the Health Department office in Holland. Pre-registration is preferred. You can find a link to all of that information. It's at woodtv.com. Lee Mordyke is the Children, Youth, and Family Program Director at Pathways Michigan. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
So getting ready for that event then?
Yes.
We have all that information on our website for people so they can
Great.
check that out. Let's talk about emerging drug trends. What are
Yes.
you seeing out there right now?
Well, in terms of just overall use, youth marijuana use is increasing. The misuse of prescription medication is increasing. But there's also some new things that have come out. You may have heard of K2 or Spice, which is synthetic marijuana. It's a chemically produced drug. And there's also bath salts, which are otherwise called synthetic cocaine, but it's just it's a chemical that youth and young adults are snorting like cocaine. Only thing, the effects are different. It actually has more of an effect like meth.
More an effect like the
Yes,
we've done stories on this before, and it's really something. It's difficult to get a handle on, and kids, I wonder if they realize just how dangerous it is. Obviously they don't.
They don't. And we've done some focus groups, and they don't realize how dangerous it is. And so we really need parents to talk to them and say, hey, you have to understand these health risks.
What do parents need to do? How do you have this conversation with kids that probably are pretty much backing up saying, oh, I don't want to talk about this?
Yeah.
How do parents get in there and talk about
well,
this?
Well, one
with
way
them?
is just to really use the teachable moments. Like if you're driving in the car and a song comes on, or you're watching TV and something happens on screen, use that to really talk about the health risks of what's going on, or to talk about your family values and your value of not using substances. Especially among the youth, yeah. And talk about the real consequences. Talk about the real impacts on your health, on your brain development, on those types of things.
I don't think kids realize, they're not really thinking about down the road on their brain development. Even kids talking to other kids about it would be a good thing.
Yeah, definitely.
Being able to influence, say, their friends. How can you maybe even get parents to talk to their kids about that?
Yeah, well, it's, there are things called peer refusal skills, which are real simple steps for youth to take to really have those conversations with their peers, or to help them in a situation that might be uncomfortable. And the peer refusal skills are really very general. They can be used in any situation, in a situation like cheating, but also in a situation around drug use or alcohol use.
First step, of course.
Yep.
Talking about it. Lee Mordyke,
Definitely.
thank you. Children, Youth, and Family Program Director at Pathways.
Yep.
We have, again, that information on our website about that event coming up. Thank you.
Thank you very much.